It's casual, not formal. It's hosted by Rory Pendlin. Oh, with Jonathan and Renee in tow. It's time to start the show. 1, 2, 3, go!
Okay, the host has unmuted my mic. I'm ready to go.
Yes, you're ready to go. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to It's Casual, that talk show that everybody's talking about. Especially this week, we got a great show lined up for you. Hopefully, everybody will show up. We actually have a video, one of our regulars, I think, to open the show with. Do we not?
Oh, we do. I think everyone's going to recognize this guy.
Okay.
Hey, how you guys doing tonight? I hope you're doing good. This is Jelly Cake. I just want to pop in and say hi and tell you I hope you have a good time on tonight's show with Mr. Scott Eastwood. Don't be talking about his daddy all the time. You know, they do that to him all the time. So ask him questions about him. They talk about him, you know. So glad to hear Diane Marie is going to be on the show. Always glad to see that woman sing and perform. She's so sweet. Y'all have a good show tonight. And I hope I'm going to the show again soon. Take care, y'all.
We love Jelly Cake.
Yeah, Jelly Cake making. Hopefully, yeah, we need to get him on the show again soon.
Oh,
Yes.
he's so iconic.
You
Oh
know,
my
I was
gosh.
so excited to meet Jelly Cake in person in June. Remember that?
Yeah.
I got my picture taken
Yeah.
with him. I was so excited.
Yeah,
He's
outside
so
the
good.
record store where Tom and Lars were playing.
Yeah, Jelly Cake was there.
He was. I have very fond memories of that weekend. You know, meeting Jonathan, and we missed Renee. Meeting
I
Tom
know.
Cheshire.
Yes.
Yeah, I wish Renee could have been there.
I'm always left out. It sucks.
Next summer,
Yeah.
this summer we're doing it. No
Yeah,
ifs,
this
ands, or
summer,
buts about
no
it.
ifs, ands, or buts. Yeah. I can't
Sylvia
wait.
was there. Jeff
I know.
was there. Got to meet them.
Yeah.
Bob was there. Got to meet Bob.
Oh
that was
my
a nice.
gosh.
That was a nice. I'm not gonna say reunion because you know it was like a first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you call a
Let me-
first time? It's not a reunion.
Yeah, what
but
do
it's-
you- It's like a homecoming
I don't know.
for a home we always had.
I don't know if
gathering.
Charlie.
Felt like a convergence.
A convergence. That's what it is. A
Convergence. There we go.
Yeah.
That's a good word for it.
cosmic convergence.
Yeah.
Convergence.
I don't know if Charlie Thompson's here, but I'm gonna tell this one on him. So we're coming from Athens, me and him and Bob, going to Decatur there to watch those three play and sing. And I'm gonna keep this short. Charlie, the whole way there, whole way back, he thinks he is Bo Duke in the Dukes of Hazzard. He's he pedal welded to the floor. He's and the
Really?
piece.
This is
the
not
piece.
true.
This
I don't
is
think it's
true.
Charlie's
my hand
so
to God.
laid back.
My hand to God, it's just, we don't call him Two Wheels Thompson for nothing. And
Gotta get that boy.
and the
Was there like a
grand
boy,
banjo
Charlie.
playing? Oh my god.
and the grand finale was this, because where we came in, you had to make a hard, and I mean hard, left to get into the place. Charlie says, we got this. Mats the gas, puts us damn near up on two wheels, and
Wow.
whoops in there. But hey, we made it, and he somehow, and Charlie somehow avoided the speed trap that Sylvia got caught in when she came to visit me the very next day in Athens.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I
poor
still
Sylvia.
feel bad about that.
She's
I
so
remember
precious.
bad about
He
that.
told me she was doing like, you know, a pretty high speed because she couldn't wait to get there. And, you know, behold.
Aw.
Yeah.
And she had never got a speed. Her driving record was perfect. before that, which made me feel even
Oh.
worse.
It's your
Wow.
fault,
For the
Phipps.
fact-
It's your
Ah,
fault.
here we
I'm
go.
telling you.
Here we
Yes, it is. It's
Oh,
definitely
boy.
your fault. Vic.
Renee, don't act like you'd be doing 130 neither. Anyway, that
It's
was
so funny.
that was
That is
my
hilarious.
that was my
That was-
Athens
that
speed
was so
demon
much
story.
fun.
I blame the Georgia Highway Patrol.
Oh, look who just walked in, guys. Look who
Charlie
just walked in.
Oh,
He
Charlie.
missed it. He missed
Oh,
it. You have
Charlie.
to watch the replay, Charlie.
Charlie
We were
led
talking about you.
Hey, Charlie. Yeah, he was there for the gathering, the convergence.
Yes.
Yeah, so many good people, so many nice people were there. It was a lot of
Yeah.
fun. And
So
again, I got to
great.
hang with Troy, which was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Troy
shot some things in
Moore.
his
Oh
house.
my gosh. What is it? Okay, I have a question because I'm a fan of Troy Moore's. What is he like in person? Can all
He's
y'all
even
Oh,
more
he's the
goofy.
same way.
He's-
as you see
he's
him.
even more
He's just,
goofy.
kind of nutty and kooky like he is.
24
when he's
hours?
here.
24
How does he
hours.
sustain the awesomeness? Like, how do
I
you
don't know.
sustain?
I think he's also very shy and quiet too, right? But then he
Mm.
gets that goofiness too, right? He's
Yeah.
a Gemini. He's got
He's
those-
a
Robin
Gemini.
Williams all over again.
He's oh
Besides.
my gosh. I
Yeah,
can't wait to
he-
meet him.
Well,
I
and he had a
can't.
stinky uncle staying with him at the time, and we were trying to avoid the stinky uncle.
Mm.
And he
I
was
know
looking
about
forward
the
to
stinky
him
uncle.
getting out of
That
the
is
house
cute.
so they could Febreze the place.
Oh no,
Oh, my
nothing worse than a
gosh.
stinky uncle. Oh boy.
Because I walked in, I was like, "Do you have a cat?"
Oh no.
And he's like, "No, that's my uncle."
There's a story behind it. He tells a story. That
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm sure he tells some great stories about the stinky uncle.
He does. He tells very good public stories. And yes, I don't know who said this, but yeah, Troy Moore is brilliant. Totally
Yeah.
brilliant.
He
That's
is.
the word.
He
He's
really
a
is.
genius.
He's a genius. He really
Yeah.
is.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
So
He's
you
a
guys are
musical
so
genius.
lucky.
He's a comical genius.
Yeah, and his lyrics are amazing. I mean,
Mm.
I would love to be able to write songs like him. You know,
Yeah.
he's so good. And Diane too. That's a thing too. Is like you guys always
Yeah.
up my game. It's
question-
incredible because everyone we have in our community is such a superstar at what they do. I feel like we're all just pushing each other forward all the time. You
We
know?
do, don't we? I mean, we
Yeah,
really
that's how I
do.
feel.
I want to
Yeah.
know who's going to have the shock paddles on standby when Renee meets everybody in the summertime.
I know.
I will die. I can't even handle it. It's so exciting. I'm excited just seeing you guys on screen or if you're in the comment section. So I can't. I need to take some Valium or some shit. I can't.
We're all
I'll
going to
need
be
to-
fighting to see who hugs you first.
Oh my gosh. I'm
I
getting
call
too
dibs.
emotional.
I
So
call
here's the
dibs.
thing.
Weight training, though. I've been weight training. I'm going to push everybody out of the room.
I'm going to go right for you, Diane. I'm going right for you.
Okay, all right.
Now, here's the thing. Let's get this party started. So
Yes.
Diane Marie Coll is right here, and we
Yes.
have access to her, and hopefully she'll play a song or two for us. At least
I
that's
hope
my
so
goal.
too. But
Yes.
first, I want to ask her how the weather is up there.
Yeah. How is it?
Everybody's complaining about how cold it is now.
Well, you know, it is cold, and I love it because I'm originally from Chicago, and you know,
Right.
it's going to be cold this time of year, and it's actually been below freezing every night, and oh, I love it.
Yeah,
It's
I've been waiting for
invigorating.
it.
What was that?
I've been waiting for it. You know,
What?
again, it's to me, it seems like it's late in coming. The winter.
Well,
In
that's
Florida,
Florida for you.
Yeah,
That's Florida, yeah.
it's been hot here.
It's so hot all the time in
It's
Florida.
darn hot.
Right?
I believe it.
Yeah.
So,
I see a
what's
guitar.
I see the capo.
All right,
I see a
pulling up the
capo.
guitar. Yay!
And
Look, she's got a capo.
Renee, you're capo on the 4th fret. I'm capo on the 3rd fret.
All right. It looks amazing. It looks so good.
Thank
I'm working
you.
to get Renee to the 5th
It
fret.
looks very natural.
Yeah, look.
I don't know how to answer that. I'm not a guitar player. So 3rd fret, 4th fret. I don't get it.
You don't even. You're on the
Yeah,
outside.
We'll
Okay,
teach
like
you.
it.
We'll teach you.
Looks
Woo!
good to me. Yeah. There you go.
Sweet.
That's so cute. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, let's get Diane to play us in with the song. What do you guys think? I think
Yeah.
we should.
I'm down
All
for
right.
that.
Take it away, Diane.
I
Hammer away.
will. I haven't done cowboy church in a while, so I thought I'd do cowboy church and then
Yes.
maybe do my first single after that.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, I
Thank
will.
you. All right.
who left his tears on the floor of the cowboy church. You're the guy who left his tears on the floor of the cowboy church. Caught in a moment between sweetness and sorrow, you're the guy I walk with into tomorrow. Serene Vespas at sunrise, I remember the stillness so wise. You're the guy who left his tears on the floor of the cowboy church. Never mind any fear, because we walk side by side. My love lies deeper than realized, breathing in stillness so wise. We're caught in a moment between sweetness and sorrow. You're the guy I walk with into tomorrow. You're the guy. You're the guy who left his tears on the floor of the cowboy church. You're the guy. You're the guy.
Beautiful. I love that song.
Oh my gosh. I get that stuck in my head all the time. That whole like, you're the guy. I get that in my head all the time. So good.
Kind of like a circle song in a way. It just sort of keeps.
It just keeps,
Oh,
but I
CJ's
know it's so
watching.
beautiful. Yes. Hello, CJ Peters.
Hello, CJ Star.
Yes.
Yes.
Love him.
Yeah.
Diane, I know that you talked about that song when sorry, Rory. I was just gonna
No,
say
go
if she
ahead.
could tell the background to anyone who didn't see. I know you've talked about it before, but for new fans,
Oh,
maybe the
sure.
background. I love the background to that with the well, I won't tell it you. It's a cool story of how you wrote that.
Well, yeah, it's sort of, I think this now will be 4 years ago. I went to the actual cowboy church in Nashville, which is still up and running. I looked into it, and it's run by Johnny Cash's youngest sister, Joanne, and her husband. And
Wow.
it's this little auditorium next to the Ernest Tubbs Museum, which I love. And we thought, well, what the heck? Let's just go and see what it's like. And it was so surreal because it was very fire and brimstone. But on that Sunday we were there, they also had an Elvis impersonator. So it was, you're going to hell, and
Was it Dragon Elvis?
love me. And it was just really bizarre. But as I was walking out, I saw tears on the floor. And I instantly just thought, you're the guy who left his tears on the floor of the cowboy church. And I thought, oh my God, that's a song.
There it is. Write it down on the napkin.
That's a song. That's a song.
I walked around with that line for about a year. I thought, okay, I know I'm going to do something with this, and I don't know what. And then I understood what the tears were about on the floor. I'll be cryptic there. They weren't my tears; they were somebody else's tears. But that's what I wrote. Then the song just wrote itself very, very, very quickly. And yeah, I'm looking at that being my next single.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
encourage you
If
there
it's not a
because
single yet, yes, definitely.
because to me I thought it is a single, melody and stuff like that, and it also has heart. So it's catchy and it has heart.
Yeah.
It's like the
Mhm.
two things that you need to do, and also that story where, like you said, you can be cryptic, but it's cool because everyone going through something can put their own take into that story.
Yes. Oh,
Just
I
definitely.
think Dragon Elvis left a few tears on Troy Moore's bathroom floor as well.
for that
He was in there.
video.
He was in there.
Which reminds me, Rory, we should play that. You're talking about it has the name assholes in it, but what is the
Yeah.
name? Compatible assholes.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh my gosh,
we should
what?
play that.
Yeah,
We should
Dragon
play
Elvis is in
that.
that.
Could we, if we have time tonight, it's only about 3 minutes long. We should try and see if I can cue that up.
Yeah,
You don't want
I
to?
don't
It's
know
so
if
fun.
I don't think YouTube would have a problem. Well, play 1 minute of it maybe.
Okay, maybe just a little bit. I'll work on that right now
All
just
right.
so we can have it. That's fun. I love it, by the way.
I want to talk to Diane about Powered by Women.
Oh,
I want to
yes.
find out how that's going and what you've been up to with that. And
Oh man, yeah, we just filmed our season premiere with my friends Kathy Kerbo and Gwen O'Looney, the former mayor of Athens. And I just looked on YouTube about 2 hours ago. We've got over 100 views of that episode. I'm just so thrilled by
great.
that.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. They're two very, powerful, influential, humble women, and it just makes me so happy to see so many people are watching that episode. But yeah, that was our season 2 premiere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How many episodes do you have now?
That was number 12. So I
There
did
you go.
11 for season 1, and we're looking at probably about the same for season 2. Got
You're off to a great start.
oh man, I've never done anything like host a show before, and I'm having a blast, an absolute
Well, that's
blast.
good.
Yeah.
Any particular episodes or moments or people that really stick out with you as being like, I mean, I don't want you to pick favorites or anything, but
Yeah.
maybe share some really high point moments of the season.
Yeah. God, there's quite a few things. Episode number 2 with Coylin Green, when she sang her new song at the end of the episode called Shame. That was just, it was so moving. We were all in tears, and it's such a powerful song that comes to mind. I loved having my friend Kathy Rice on. It was so much fun to share her with an audience, and we actually taped that episode together. I went to her house and we just had a blast. The episode with Dennis and Clay was very revealing to me, just having such a candid discussion, man to woman discussion. And
Yeah, wait a minute, those aren't girls. Wait a minute. So how did you get around that? I mean, we talked about having me on the show, but I thought I was going to have to dress in drag.
I still would love to have you on as a guest, and I have a couple ideas.
Okay.
Yeah. We're kind of loosening the parameters a bit,
All right.
Yeah, but it is a blast. It truly is, and coming up with a new show idea as well. Bringing back an old podcast of mine.
Tell us about that, if you can.
Oh, I will. I did a podcast about 3 years ago called The Pause Button. And it's all about just giving people a break, like a 20-minute break. And it was just all audio where I used my original music, and I had like a topic, and I present content, and then I have some type of guided visualization at the end. Mm-hmm. And brought it up today in a meeting, and they love the idea, so I'm gonna reboot it, and
that's great.
It might be a one-time a month show, and I'm gonna need some voices.
Okay.
Point this way. There we go.
Okay.
I need some voices.
When I was asking Scott Eastwood to come on the show, I send out hundreds of invites to people who've done stuff in entertainment, and I only get a handful of people that usually answer or respond, and they usually, give me polite, okay, I'm kind of busy right now, that kind of thing. And I was very happy to get his response, but felt the deal was going sour. So I said, if there's nothing else, you can do the impression of his dad for him, and you can tell your friends that do voices and stuff. I did it for his son. I did the impression for his son. So I told him, I do this impression of your father, and if you want him to say anything to you, you can come on the show and I'll say whatever you like, and that might be interesting. And so I did the impression. I'm like, okay, that's it. At least I could say I did the impression for him. And he said, okay. So we were very hopeful. And again, he's been communicating with me. He's not here now, but it might have been a technical issue or something. And again, we were hoping he was going to come in. And I was hoping to get his reaction to the impression, on the show. But there it is. I am so happy for you and your shows, especially Powered by Women, which I think is a great show.
Thank you.
Would you do us another song, please?
I would love to.
Okay.
Yeah. I
like that?
I took the capo off, so let me just make sure here. It stayed in tune. How nice is that? Well, this was actually my very first single, and I released this on Winter Solstice Day, and it came together very quickly. I actually wrote it Winter Solstice in 2020. I have to get all my years straight. And I just, had a really rough patch of years and went for my usual nightly walk, and the actual Christmas star was in the sky. It was that grand conjunction of 2020. And just going for this walk, and it was really cold and crisp, and it was just, I felt this sense of peace that I had not felt probably ever. And so then I just went back home and I wrote this song, which is my first single, and this is called Mary, Mary. Actually, I'm not going to use a pick. Magic surrounds without a sound. My heart sings with the lights. Mary, I am. Mary, I am. Christmas star, no shot in the dark. There's no greater peace up there that shines before my eyes. What I tried to erase is now blanketed in grace. Mary, I am. Mary, I am. Mary, I am. Ooh, ooh.
I am.
Ah, very beautiful. So sorry I talked a little earlier. I thought you were coming out of the song. My bad.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Oh, well, Renee might have, put my mic off for a minute. That's
Oh,
good.
yeah, it was probably
So I
around.
just embarrassed myself by saying that. Anyway, you are recording now, right? You've been
Yeah.
recording recently. How's that going?
We had to take another break because of the surge, and Daniel Gruber's studio. He's an amazing musician, engineer, producer, so talented, and it's this tiny little studio. And he's got a wife and a little girl upstairs, so it's one of those things of we just need to be extra careful health wise because it is such a small space. So
Right.
yeah, I have not been there in about 3 weeks, but hoping to start back next week. And Lars,
Good.
who you had on the show, Lars Nagel, a couple weeks ago, he's
Yeah.
co-producing with me and Daniel, and
Yeah, you mentioned that.
man, having so much fun with it. It's really a blast just to bounce ideas off, and I'll sometimes just walk into the studio with no idea except the song, and then the three of us just kind of shape and mold it. And we've had several songs that we started from a clean slate then to a very colorful palette by the end of the night.
So it's a collective creative process, and it's going real smooth with you three. You're clicking.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
clicking. Your ideas are coming together.
very much so. Yeah, there's no needing to explain or convince or persuade. We're all in the same boat. And, if I have a specific idea, they're like, okay, let's do it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Can you do a song that you've been doing recently with that recording, or?
Yeah. I've actually put the capo back on, but yes, this song I walked in with no idea whatsoever. This was one of those that magically built itself.
And then it just kind of blossomed.
Yeah, this is my rear view life, and Daniel added a mandolin, added some really cool percussion. I then walked in with a melodica and added this kind of cool melodica organ part, and just fun. And Heidi J. Fairchild, the Empress, will be adding her harmonies to this at some point when we can sync our schedules together. But
There we go.
so this is my rear view life. Let me see if I can start it on the right chord.
Got my windows down, and it's flying, gliding along with the wind. My hair's all messed up, I don't give a fuck, I'm all in and away from that rear view life, smaller in size as I move on. How far I've gone, driving so long, yet I've got time. The sun don't hurt my eyes, those rays do not make me blind to what was. What darkness came to light is now free to roam, and maybe he'll get things right in that rear view life. No longer mine, been moving on. How far I've gone, driving so long, yet I've got all the time in the world. In this world. knows where the road begins or it ends. I don't care anymore, 'cause I've got all this time to swerve around and in between the lines. I am fine with that rear view life, no longer mine. Been moving on, how far I've gone, driving so long, yet one less look to say goodbye.
Now you may speak, Rory.
If Frank Sinatra were here, yeah, I don't want to do that again. If Frank Sinatra were here, he'd say, "You're a classy dame." You know that.
Oh, thanks, Frankie.
What would you say is probably the most powerful song you've written in the past year?
Ooh. Oh, that's a good, okay.
Would that be it, or
For me, when I think it would, for me, believe it's Rising Tide, because
okay?
I could not sing that song without crying for the longest time.
Oh,
And I had to sing it so I could finally actually sing it for you all. You know, it's like I would just get choked up. And to me, that was, when I think of powerful, that one just popped in my head. It was like, you know,
okay.
I want to sing this, but I can't.
Well, you're okay with it now, though, right? It just took you a while to get through that.
Oh, yeah. I had to just sing it over and over again till that kind of emotional rawness wasn't as like here in my throat, choking me.
Right. When I was doing the concerts where I was singing songs that my dad sang to me, yeah, I would get choked up a lot.
Oh,
You know, trying to get through them because a lot of memories came flooding back. You know.
yeah.
So I understand. Sometimes it's hard to get through them. Sometimes it's hard for me to get through some Roy Orbison songs when I sing them because they're so sad. You know, some of them.
Yeah. For you, is there a particular song that really got you? I'm curious.
Yeah, in Dreams, you know, I knew that he wrote that for his sons who had passed away. They died in a fire. So it's a very emotional song when you know that.
Yes.
And I know for a long time, Tears in Heaven was another one I couldn't get through when I tried to sing it. And it's not, I mean, it's somebody else's song. It's Clapton's song, you know, but you just know why they wrote it, and it just makes you sad, you know.
It does.
But on the other side of the coin, happy time. You and Lars Nagel and Tom Cheshire are up to something now.
Yeah. Well, you know what's really fun is you were there to witness this at Wuxtree for Record Store Day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all I knew was Lars said, "Just bring your tambourine." You know, I never really, you know, did anything musically other than doing some backup vocals for him on his recording.
Right.
And, you know, Tom's playing beautifully. And then Lars is up. He's like, "Come on up and play." And I was like, "I don't know what I'm going to do." And then Tom joined us. And so that really was the first incarnation of what Tom is now calling LTD. You know, but back then we didn't know what to call it. And
Lars, Tom, and Diane Marie.
Yeah.
LTD.
We've been meaning to have the 9 o'clock hour as LTD in my living room, but because of the surge, we're kind of holding off, you know, maybe another week or so.
Yeah, understood.
We shall return.
Understood.
Man, what an honor.
So yeah, I noticed you were popping over to Lars quite a bit, you know, and doing some playing with him and some percussion, some guitar, and yeah, that was nice. Yeah. It's nice to see when our people in our circle get together like that, converge, a convergence.
The convergence, right? I know.
So yeah, I love to see that. But they just had a thing at Bob's recently with Troy and Joanne, and you know, I mean, that's nice. I love to see, and Tom was there, I believe. Charles. I mean, Charles was there.
Charlie was there, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's great to see those kind of gatherings, those convergences. I like that.
Yeah, yeah. When they can happen, it's really special. And yeah, I remember sitting with you and Troy Rory. I mean, it's like I had you two to myself for like an hour, and we were waiting for everyone else to show up, and it was just so much fun just to cut up with
Over
you two.
coffee. We're
Yeah,
having coffee together.
that's
This
right.
is
Next
the
door.
perfect segue. Thank you, because I do want to play about a minute of Compatible Assholes featuring
Okay.
that very Troy Moore
And in that same
Rory
vein-
Penman. In that
Yeah,
same vein. So,
Happy.
I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna find the willpower to not play more than a minute, but I'm gonna try my best. Here we go. I'm gonna try my best. Here
I don't
it
think
is,
you're going
guys.
to get. Oh, there's Dr. Piranha.
There he
Do-
is. All
Do
right.
children have to leave the room for this?
Well,
Uh,
it's one of those that's on the
disclaimer.
cusp. You
This
know?
is for adults.
This is for adults,
Okay.
yes. So let me find it. Or here
But
it
it's
is.
classic Troy.
Classic
Oh,
Troy.
cool.
Down and all well, the Grinch who stole Christmas is back on board, like a fat little thief in the candy store. Life is a joke, and the punchline is reality. Compatible assholes, when there's apple, no need for a war. When a pandemic will save you the trouble. Backspace, the human race, it's kung flu season. Trojan infiltrators,
That's in his bathroom,
people are so good.
obviously.
When it comes to fast food, don't get me a
Dr.
bill.
Piranha was in the studio.
All that unhappy meal. I know Gotham is a place where crime keeps up a pace. Wipe that smug grin off your $1,000,000 face. Stop singing Imagine by your
That was improv.
fireplace. Wanna change it to action.
Oh my gosh, it took all my willpower to
So,
stop that.
yeah, and then
on.
it escalated to, the Beatles thing we did that night, which was just, off the chain weird and great and fun.
You mean things escalate
thing
with
you
Troy
said.
Moore? I don't believe it. That doesn't sound like Troy Moore to me at all.
The
Uh,
Beatles thing you did was so much fun. I mean, we were all watching that and just, oh my God,
Yeah.
that was great. And then
I
you
mean,
did
tell us the background with that, Rory. What was it like recording a music video with Troy Moore? You're dabbing his face. Is he telling you what to do? Is he directing stuff?
No,
How
it
is
was
that?
most of it was just improv. As a matter of fact, I didn't know he was even videotaping me when I was doing Dr. Piranha.
Wow.
I was just doing shtick there in his studio, and he was taping it the whole time, and I didn't know it. And he wanted me. He said, "I really want you to do Dragon Elvis." I said, "I've got the Dragon Elvis thing with me. I brought everything in case anybody wanted to take pictures with the characters." And he was like, "Yeah, I got to do a thing with you with Dragon Elvis." And we went up to the bathroom, and toilet paper was my prop. I was improvising all kinds of stuff with a roll of toilet paper.
Was it 2-ply or 3-ply?
That I'm not sure. I think it was 2-ply.
Okay.
But again, it was a lot of fun because it was Troy. So.
I love when
and
you
again,
two
we
get
decided we
together.
were going to do a concert that night live.
Yeah.
Doing Beatles tunes because that's what we both love Beatles. We both love Beatles. We grew up on the Beatles.
Did
So
you watch?
That was a lot of fun.
Did you watch the Beatles Get Back? 8 hours.
I haven't. I've got it actually. I've got it tucked away, and I'm wanting to watch it because again, the when I saw the preview, I was just blown away. I was like, "Oh my God, they look so much like them! It's uncanny."
Right.
I mean, a lot of times when they do a biopic, you'll see the guy and you go, "Okay, he's close," but
I meant the 8 hours of footage that Peter Jackson did. That was sort of the lead up.
oh,
to
so that's really them. That explains it. Then I was like,
Oh,
"Oh
yeah.
my God, how did they get actors that look so much like that?"
It was really them.
Oh, it was really them. So that would explain it. Wow. No, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't.
Okay.
And again, I thought it was, that's funny.
It is so good. It is so good.
So yeah, I definitely want to see it because again, I'm a huge Beatles fan. So
Yeah. Yeah.
definitely. Um, are you optimistic about 2022? I'm getting a lot of people who are optimistic, and a lot of people who are like, "Oh my God, this is going to be worse than 2020." You know, it's like, I'm on the fence, but
Yeah, I'm more inclined to say yes than
yeah,
no, and only because I'm just a silver linings person. I
yeah,
mean, look at what happened in 2020. We all just sort of, here comes the word again, converged online and just found each other and, met each other, and so many different beautiful communities. You know, we're all kind of a part of some different communities. And what a beautiful thing that happened amidst a lot of sadness and uncertainty.
yeah,
So I'm kind of thinking, all right, whatever's going to happen, we're still going to be okay.
yeah.
Everybody just sort
Um,
of keep their cool.
I know a lot of people now who got it, who
Oh
got the
yeah.
Rona, um, and they were older people, and everybody got through it okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, there were. It's not the killer that it was because all these people that I know that got it were vaccinated.
Yeah.
So it's proving that the vaccination is working.
Yeah.
And I think, in my opinion,
Oh yeah.
and again, it's like they say, if you're vaccinated and you get it, you got it, but it's like the flu. It's not as bad as we all were told in the beginning. So I think we're
Mm-hmm.
getting better on that home front.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
giving me optimism for the next year.
Yeah.
And I think it's just going to get better and better. I mean, I think as more people get vaccinated and boosted, and I think it's just going to weaken the thing up and kill it off. I hope. I mean, that's my hope.
Yeah. Whether we completely extinguish it, who knows? But I think we're all learning to live with it and to be extra careful when we need to. And
Yeah,
I don't think life will be what it was
yeah.
pre-pandemic, because I think it's changed us in a lot of ways. I know it's changed me in a lot of ways.
Well, I know when they had SARS, which was the precursor to this in Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it changed things. Like Asian people or people in China and Hong Kong, they don't touch rails anymore when they go downstairs or escalators or anything. They just don't do it.
Yeah.
And I
Mm-hmm.
wondered about that when I first got there, and then I realized, oh wait a minute, that's probably because of SARS,
Yeah.
because they were saying it stays alive for up to 2 days on surfaces, and
Yeah.
this stays alive for up to 3 days, on
Right.
surfaces.
Right.
So it's kind of a stronger version of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna change things. Yeah, no, most likely, definitely. We're gonna have to take precautions like we've been doing, and
Yeah. And
but again, I think it's weakening. I think we're winning.
yeah, we're a resilient stock. We humans are very resilient and adaptive, and I think that the biggest lesson for me was to just go with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
I have since learned it's like whatever comes up, you just got to ride these waves rather than trying to, like, oh come on, trying to move it along or force it along, because it's just not gonna happen that way. You know, I used to try to push things, and I just don't push things anymore.
Yeah, I totally agree. I get what you're saying, and it has changed everything. And it was cool to see people resilient. I know, Diane, I forget the word you just used about people, you know, being okay through things, or however you said it. But yeah, it's so cool because then we come on to my house, socially distant fest, Tardon Media Network. It's like we found ways for artists to keep collaborating in our own way, and
Mhm.
for TV to go in a more interactive way. So, you
Yeah,
know, so those are some silver linings in there, and I hope we do go back to normal, and then we carry over the best of what we learned during the pandemic and
yeah,
release the isolation,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
which would be cool. I do want to say we have really good news.
Okay.
The we are getting at least one of the people from Orchid Times, which is going to be the new show on Tardon Media Network. They are going to come real quick, and I told them what a cool story. The rest of their lives,
Okay.
they're going to be able to say they filled in for Clint Eastwood's son. How cool is that for a story to be 14 and to
Very
fill
cool.
in for Scott Eastwood? So,
Yeah.
so I'm going to play the trailer before they.
Yeah, I don't think
getting
he's going to
ready.
make it. Actually,
I don't think he's
call me
going to make.
kooky, but I think he would have logged in by now.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we can't reschedule. I
But
have
I
hope.
dedicate that first song that Diane sang to him because he played a bull rider in one of his first movies. So
Oh, very cool. Very
That's why I
cool.
did Cowboy Church tonight. Yeah.
there you go.
Oh, there you go. Just it's in honor of Scott. There you go. Thank
Yeah.
you. So let me play the Orchid Times trailer, and at least one of the girls will be on right after that. So let's check it out.
You don't have to be a star to raise a bar. We're all links in the chain. Yeah, not all the same. We've got each other's backs, 'cause we're only listening to the facts. Isn't it a big one? But we can cause some trouble.
Nice.
I
Isn't
love
that
that we can have
beautiful?
the rainbow without the rain. I love that.
Wow. That is,
Nice.
and they are so prepared. I was telling everyone in the company meeting today, I said, these girls are so much more prepared than any of our adults, including myself. In a couple of years, they'll probably be running the network and it'll be a better
Right.
network for it. But we do have one of the co-hosts. She is here, and what a professional on short notice with 10 minutes. It's like, Clint Eastwood's son isn't here. Can y'all come on? And here she is, Linda Rose. Hello, Linda.
Hey,
Hi.
Hello.
hey there.
A warm welcome to the Tardon Media Network. You girls are fantastic. We've been bragging about you. Your new trailer just dropped today. Can you talk a little bit about the vision that you and Lilly May had for this show? What is the origin story?
So me and Lily want to do something that can empower women and the LGBTQ community, because being in the music industry, being a woman is very hard since it originated from men, and we just want to show women that anything's possible.
Nice.
Wow. And
That's
this
great.
dovetails so much because Diane actually hosts a show on Tardon Media Network called Powered by Women.
Powered by
And
women.
it's sort of like maybe the more mature version to highlight these female voices. I don't know, Diane, if you want to weigh in.
I would love to have you both on my show, because when I saw your trailer and I'm just hearing you just as briefly as you've talked, just in a couple sentences, I'm like, oh my God, please come on the show. That's what my show's all about.
So you got another booking.
Women.
Yes, she got another.
Yeah.
They got another booking. You girls are going to be so busy because also remember they are in school. They are also musicians, sports. They have a packed schedule, and they still find time now. They're going to be hosting the show and writing the show and planning the show, and they're also doing their own bookings. I don't know, Linda Rose, what details or what little tidbits you want to talk about that you have lined up?
Going back to the pack schedule, I just got out of basketball. I got the text message on the group, and I rushed into my film room to come be on here because I wanted to have a show like this for a really long time, and having the opportunity to have it really made me want to work hard. So me and Lily did a few FaceTimes, and we got really involved with it, and we finished it as quick as we could, and then it came out really good.
Awesome.
Yeah. And it was so quick too, because it was either Saturday or Sunday that hold on, let me get Lilly May. Lilly May is here. Hello. This is the other co-host.
Hey, there she is.
Hi, Lily.
Welcome.
Hi.
Thanks.
We were just we played the trailer, and we were talking to Linda Rose about your vision, and
she was just playing basketball.
Yeah.
So.
And
But they're
she
ready.
found time. Yeah, I mean, this is so cool because I was telling everyone you guys are such professionals. I mean, you literally just got noticed that, hey, come on and pitch, yeah, or promote your show, and they are both here. How amazing is that? Lily
Mhm.
Mae, do you want to talk a little bit about your vision and why you wanted to do Orchid Times?
Yeah. So I wanted to like I was super excited to get to do this show because I think it's super important to like for young girls to have like something to look up to for like how to like be in the music industry. I know when I was first started, I would have loved to have something like that. So it's just super exciting to get to make something for young girls too.
Mhm.
That's right. Yeah, it's
I
so
have a
cool.
feeling you'll be teaching us older women too. I do.
I see your piano there. Did you wanna regale us with a song?
Yeah. Does an original work or something?
Sure,
Yeah,
anything you'd
definitely.
want.
I'll do a little. I don't have any audio hooked up, so it's just going to be through my computer. I'll do a little bit of the song in the trailer.
Okay, cool.
Okay, this next one is Links in the Chain. We've got each other's backs, 'cause we're listening to our facts. Isn't it okay? But we can cause some trouble. For freedom doesn't mean I'm a rebel. We don't play our games. Not gonna let you steal our fame. We don't fit the mold. Or do we're told. You don't have to be a star to raise a pride. We are links in the chain. Yeah, not all the same. Okay, that was links in the chain.
Beautiful. Wow.
Wow.
Really.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
So,
How does
Jonathan, can you tell us about some of the shows that are coming up in the Tardon media?
Yes. So Diane has mentioned her pause button show, which we will be touching on in the next couple of weeks and getting it hammered out going forward. And I saw Jamie Bennett in the comments earlier. She has not one but 3 new show ideas.
Wow.
Well, one is a revival of a show that she had in college, but 2 are brand new.
Her
And
jam show.
my brain picks the perfect time to pack up and leave me because I'm blanking on the names of her show. Life's 101 Diary. That is one where Jamie will be talking about what all she's been through in her life and how she overcame challenges in her life, as well as giving tips about how we can get better through the darkness in our lives. And Jamie, I apologize for.
I can help you here.
Okay.
She's going to do a show about haunted places, and I don't know if she had a title for that yet, but that sounds so
Belongs
cool.
to the Shadows. That's what it is. So Belongs to the Shadows. What that one is a think Tales of the Crypt / CBS Radio Mystery Theater, stuff like that. Things in that vein. But she is going to be telling these stories from her about places in her native home of Southern Illinois. And then the one that escaped my mind first time, if I can cheat a look at the comments here, and she hasn't posted it yet. But what'd you say, Diane?
She's going to do like a jam show, like a
yes, the jam session goes underground. Thank you so much, Diane Marie.
Yeah.
See, her brain doesn't have the holes in it like Swiss cheese, and mine does. So Yes, the
You're
jam
doing a
session
lot of
goes
good.
underground. So this will be a revival of sorts of the show that she had back when she was a student at Quincy University. And jam session goes underground will be an hour-long show, and it will be her talking about, or interviewing, I should say, just various artists from the sites that we're all on. It could be TMN, it could be SDF, it could be KMH, it could be, stuff even past that. So those are just a few of the shows that are coming down the pike here. And like Renee said in the meeting earlier, we literally have 20 shows
20 shows
on
on
the
the
thing.
network. 20
Wow.
shows, and so we are growing and
And
expanding
growing.
every day, and that is without one ad campaign yet. We have not paid for a single ad. It is all grassroots. We will be doing that soon, and of course that will be the major growth. But I want to end because we got 3 minutes, and we got these girls here who are absolutely, they are the future. I know a lot of people have said that about them. What, Lily Mae and Linda Rose, what would you like to tell anybody who is young watching this show? Because both of you are quite successful in your own rights,
Mhm.
and you are thought leaders and visionaries of your generation. What would you like to tell young people? Lily Mae, you go first.
Just like, especially when like stuff's getting hard, just keep on working. It'll get like better and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Very true. Linda Rose?
That if you find something you want to do, don't be afraid to go for it.
Wow, there you
Good.
go.
Wise
And they're going to
advice
have
from both of
music.
you.
I mean, their show is going to be live. There will be pre-recorded segments, music, guests. What else can we expect, girls? For anyone who wants to know more about your show, Orchid Times.
Each month we want to pick a young artist to share their music and their posts on their page to kind of promote them to get them out there.
Nice.
Great.
Nice.
That
Oh,
is so
love
good.
it.
Wonderful.
I love it. And they're already
Thank you.
cast in Powered by Women, or Lily Mae, you might have not heard that, but Diane runs Powered by Women, which is like the adult version kind of, I think, of what you're doing. It's called Powered by Women. It's all about women empowerment. And she was asking if you and Linda
Yeah.
Rose would like to be booked on her show to talk about all of the stuff you do.
Yeah, that'd be super fun.
Absolutely.
Yay. We will make it happen, definitely. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. It'll be an honor to speak with the both of you.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you all so much for coming on the
Yes.
show. Diane, it's always a pleasure to have you on.
Oh, thank
You're one
you.
of my favorite people. You know that.
Oh, thank you.
Linda, Rose, and Lily Mae, thank you for taking the time to come in and talk to us about what you're up to now. And thank you, Jonathan, for updating us on all the
Yes.
new shows that are coming up. That's very exciting.
And
So-
Tom Cheshire, Burn It Down, February 7th.
Yes.
Tom
Yeah.
Cheshire,
February 7th.
Burn It Down. There you go.
Yeah.
Yes, and these girls start theirs. Is it February 2nd?
February
girls?
2nd.
That is their premiere. So that
Nice.
week is going to be really intense with, it's amazing. Oh my gosh.
2
So
weeks
excited.
time.
Yes, and we remind everybody,
And
please
Under the
subscribe.
Influence.
Under the Influence. Yes.
And 9 p.m. tonight, Abundant Artists.
With Olivia Chiachia.
With
yes,
Olive
so 9 p.m. That will be a
Chiachia,
live
yes.
show. A live show tonight. So we got 2 live shows tonight.
Great.
Thank you, everyone. Please, this is your reminder to please subscribe on YouTube to Tardon Media.
Mhm.
Tardon Media. And Jonathan, what is the second YouTube?
The TMN B Team. B-double-E.
Yes, we are all bees. We are a busy hive and all of that. Yeah. And I like this. Jamie said, I feel like a kid in a candy store with all this exciting news. Yes.
Me too.
Congratulations, Linda Rose and Lily Mae. Congratulations, Diane Coll, on everything. Congratulations, JP.
Yeah.
Rory Penland also has another show coming out.
Yes.
Yes.
Hopefully, we'll be doing General Howitzer's Big Monster Briefing Room very soon.
That's right. Okay, that'll be so cool. Okay,
That's a
so
great
good night,
title.
everybody. And thank you again, girls, for coming on short notice. You guys are amazing. Congratulations on Orchid Times.
Thank you so much
And,
for having us on.
Thank you.